going down that we've ever seen. Crumb's taking a bit of a mystic shot to the backside there, as he just kind of back and forth, making sure they see each other. That late waste giving them a bit of vision in the bush, so they know that they're trying to set something up. More vision there, but I don't think it actually showed them.
Way of knowing if Dominate is still in that brush or not. He's got to play all the way back, and he has to be careful that he doesn't get dunked on here.
Violet now coming in behind. He does have both buffs on. Crumbs is quite low. The exhaust goes down early, but they're going to combo that with the shard and slow him down even more. The shield goes on. Looking for first blood. It goes to Nixwater. Great aggression.
Yeah, sorry. That is a great opening for them. And it's crazy, too, because all these lanes are swapped in some form. You know, we've got the standard top and bottom lane swap coming for Dignitas, but then a mid and bottom swap coming in for Saigon Jokers. So there are no typical matchups here whatsoever on this match. And we're going to see if these sort of lane mismatches are going to work better for Dignitas or for Saigon Jokers.
See this up top. It's Patoy getting quite hurt here as he tries to move out. The Blood Boil will reactivate for the movement speed. He gets hit one more time, and he gets dunked down to the skies from PTV.
And PewDiePie now out of position as well, but he's going to just take that fight with PewDiePie. A lot of damage being dealt. Has to be afraid of Judy, who flashes in for that stun. PewDiePie's got to kite this well, taking so much damage, and here comes Archie. Can they trade this back? No! That's going to be PewDiePie going down a fast 3-0 for Saigon Jokers.
And they've taken that much damage yet. You see UD are going bottom. The wards are in Tribush. He will be able to make it out. Dominate is waiting. The taunt goes in. They're waiting for the bear stance, and then they put it down. And here comes the damage. Nixwater trying to walk through the wall of pain to slow them, but bear stance will catch back up with him. He does have his flash off. No, he does not. It is only halfway gone, and he is taken down. Crumbs grabbing that kill. So now the bottom lanes are 1-1.
Nice.
The buff's pretty much down on that top side, so you won't see too much jungler focus there. In mid going down, Leona coming in here. Shen with the Stand United comes in. Requiem goes down. The global damage to be done. Judy finds himself going down, but that's just the support. Archie is still alive, and he gets himself into a sticky situation here, throwing out the heal, trying to get out of this one. Peel coming from Violet, and he does a great job at helping Archie kite. The unstoppable force, they may pick up a kill here. He throws it out and forces the flash, and looks like Violet does have a little bit of trouble here. He is forced to flash as well, and Archie going in for the kill. Beautiful job at just separating himself far enough from the fight to miss out on the damage.
He's still going to be careful though. Skara has a lot of damage available. Nixwater coming in as well. Can he pick up Dominate under the turret? They're still going for the pain. Nixwater taking a lot of pressure, but that is it.
And that's awesome for Violet to grab Freak. The blue buff refreshing on the jungler.
That's going to be a lot.
Making sure that nobody's on his backside. He is all by himself, and he has really been the focus here. A flash hit. Judy going in the solar flare, and it may take down Skara here. The Requiem goes out, and there's no chance for that one. Archie picking up that kill.
And that is the dunk combo. That is what Saigon Jokers wants. That wasn't even with Jace, but look how much damage they're all able to do when they decide to go for it. Ezreal and Karthus can hit anyone on the map with globally ranged ultimates. And it's easy for Malphite and Leona to work together, land a chain of crowd control, and lock someone up long enough for them to die. They didn't even need the Requiem to pick up that kill. And honestly, if I'm Saigon Jokers, I pick up this dragon right here, and then I keep focusing Skara. It is not all that hard for them to kill Skara as long as they keep tabs on where the minions are, keep from Shunko in the way, and just layer that crowd control on. Anytime you've got Leona in Malphite, or Leona in Nocturne, or Leona...
It is going to help save her. She's putting on that potion. The true damage obviously going through the shield. But that potion, oh no! Skara, can he get back in time? No! He goes down from Nixwater's Requiem. The unstoppable force in the middle to answer back onto PewDiePie. PewDiePie will fall to the fight, and now the focus is onto Archie. A beautiful turnaround there, but Dignitas losing 2 in the battle.
They're going to need Jace to group up. Looks like they got him just in time. That was going to be a very strong skirmish overall.
Down to bottom lane, and it's going to be a 4v1 as they go in under the turret. He actually puts himself just out of turret range there. The taunt goes out. Wow, they just used absolutely everything to take him down. No chance for QTV.
We got Judy fight Skara!
Coming out, beautiful job. Coming out from that bottom lane. I was checking that top turret going down, and they just, beautiful Zenith played into the bush.
That was absolutely excellent. You know, he saw that Skara went into that one, led to the solar flare, found him, because all the damage came out. Even Malphite tried to follow up their Violet with the unstoppable force. In the end, didn't actually get much out of it himself, but they still did pick up that kill onto Skara. And it's actually, you know, oddly enough, the most kills in the game are on Saigon Joker's support. Leona going for the battles.
You know, that's what happens. The Iron Solari coming out strong right now. He's going to be taking down this dragon. Like they had the timer on that. This is going to work in their favor. I believe they got first.
Yeah, they've been constantly controlling the Dragon.
Exactly.
They make some heavy moves after this last turret. They buy one last time and set up a bait for Baron. They should have the money to buy an Oracle to really set that one up.
Here we go, the exhaust is down. Archie shifts out of that one. Oh, the toy just getting knocked around. He tries to go for the ulti, but he goes down. Got the cutie pie, forced the Valkyrie away as Archie just taking so much damage. One more hit on Archie will take him down. The bear does not look fast enough, and the Vorpal Blade hits, but he's not dead yet. Crumbs is left to chase. Unstoppable force on the Skara. It looks like Archie made it out alive, and Skara did too. They are still chasing him as QTV coming on the backside. Archie says, let's play this one some trickery. He is going to continue to fight with his team, taking away his escape, hitting the Fate Proc. They slow down Crumbs. Will he shift over the wall? They take him down, and Archie stays up and gets the kill for himself.
Archie needs to go to Vegas. He landed 2 Trinity Force slows at the exact times he needed them. Now, maybe that kill on our own turret, I would not expect Dignitas to do anything but wait for the aggression to come in, hope they dodge the Malphite or Leona initiation, and then fight on unequal footing. That's really the only chance right now that Dignitas has, unless they can somehow sneak a Baron or just waste a lot of time with Shen split pushing. They have sent Crumbs off. Crumbs is going to get incredibly beefy, 160 minion kills. He's going to be the guy to make the plays.
All right, Freak, the shortest lane in the game, mid lane now being pushed down. They go on to Dominate. Dominate actually did not go into the base. He's trying to keep them out of it. He goes down. Absolute Zero does not put off that much damage. Unstoppable Force drops Nunu as he just flops into the air. Requiem goes down, and they are going to pummel down this first inhibitor turret. 13-4 at 24 minutes. 10,000 gold in the lead. It just looks unstoppable. Saigon Jokers going in so strong right now. I'm a cutie pie goes down as well. 4 have fallen. The inhibitor is open, Freak, and Saigon Jokers push on strong with the minion wave entering the base.
You've got enough champions here. They might attempt for the back door. There comes a new minion wave. This is going to be the push for the Nexus.
This could be huge. They do have Crumbs. Crumbs can taunt the whole team, but how much time is he buying? If he goes down, he can't do as much as if he stay alive. There's the taunt, but he may go down like I said. He's only buying a little bit of time. That brings up Nunu. That's the only one up with Udyr right now. There is some crowd control, and they do not like that with the amount of health bars they have. Saigon Jokers makes a level 15 Archie and a level 15 Nyxwater. They're starting to go for it. Level 14 is the highest level on Dignitas. So you have 2 people that out-level the entire team themselves. That is going to be huge when those are your strongest carries.
And there we go. They spent the last 30 seconds warding everything around. If you look at Saigon Joker's vision, the entire left side jungle is completely revealed. They knew exactly where Dignitas was. That wasn't even a risk of a Baron steal. That was a 100% sure thing with no chance of counterattack. So now, with that Baron buff on, with the kills, the gold, the experience in their lead, they're going to look for this push to close the game out.
This is the one, Freak, where they go around the horn. They just toy with the inhibitor turrets and inhibitors. They have so much strength coming in here. Good wave clearing coming from Dignitas, but there's still too much power after that front line of minions. Malphite can still take a few shots. Dominate going in here. Just that stun is not going to help them. With that Baron, they should not even be trying to bait and initiate.
No, they're just going to buy a little bit of time here. I don't think they need to dime for the turret here, because here comes Shen in the mix. So much damage coming out.
The flash con, QTV taking a lot of damage. He cannot teleport. Stand United goes worthless in the fight. Nyxwater still up, taking one down. Ezreal as well. Archie coming up huge in the fight as they push past the turret. The inhibitors don't even matter. The super minions are already on the other Nexus turret. A quadra for Archie. The GGs are coming out. The ace happens, and Saigon Jokers finish off the last Nexus turret. The Nexus now at half health, and the entire team beat down on it as Saigon Jokers go.
Means for the groups right now. We're 4 games into the groups. You can see Najee and Sword clear favorites at 2-0. CLG EU and Saigon Jokers splitting games right now, and then finally Dignitas kind of bringing up the rear. And I believe if I do my math right, I don't think there's a chance for Dignitas to survive in this group anymore. Even if they beat Najee and Sword, they're 1-2, and there's going to be a lot. And one, not only is Najee and Sword guaranteed to be at least 2-1, but CLG EU, Saigon Jokers, there's a lot going on right there. The only real chance, I'm trying to